Today's video, B25 bus announcements to downtown Brooklyn Front Street, via Nova. Enjoy the video. This is B25 to downtown Brooklyn Front Street. A fare is required to ride. This stop is Alabama Avenue and Fulton Street. Next stop, Fulton Street and Van Sinderen Avenue. Transfers available to the L train and Long Island Railroad. This stop is Fulton Street and Van Sinderen Avenue. Next stop, Fulton Street and Sackman Street. Transfers available to the A and C trains. This stop is Fulton Street and Sackman Street. Next stop, Fulton Street and Rockaway Avenue. Transfers available to the C train and B60. This stop is Fulton Street and Rockaway Avenue. Next stop, Fulton Street and Thomas S. Boylan Street. Transfer available to B7. This stop is Fulton Street and Thomas S. Boylan Street. Next stop, Fulton Street and Saratoga Avenue. Transfer available to B7. This stop is Fulton Street and Saratoga Avenue. Next stop, Fulton Street and Howard Avenue. This stop is Fulton Street and Howard Avenue. Next stop, Fulton Street and McDougal Street. Transfers available to the C train and B47. This stop is Fulton Street and McDougal Street. Next stop, Fulton Street and Buffalo Avenue. This stop is Fulton Street and Buffalo Avenue. Next stop, Fulton Street and Malcolm X Boulevard. Transfers available to the A and C trains, B46 and B46 SBS. This stop is Fulton Street and Malcolm X Boulevard. Next stop, Fulton Street and Stuyvesant Avenue. This stop is Fulton Street and Stuyvesant Avenue. Next stop, Fulton Street and Lewis Avenue. Transfer available to B15. This stop is Fulton Street and Lewis Avenue. Next stop, Fulton Street and Marcus Garvey Boulevard. Transfer available to B15. This stop is Fulton Street and Marcus Garvey Boulevard. Next stop, Fulton Street and Kingston Avenue. Transfers available to the C train and B43. This stop is Fulton Street and Kingston Avenue. Next stop, Fulton Street and Tompkins Avenue. Transfer available to B43. This stop is Fulton Street and Tompkins Avenue. Next stop, Fulton Street and New York Avenue. Transfers available to Long Island Railroad and B44. This stop is Fulton Street and New York Avenue. Next stop, Fulton Street and Nostrand Avenue. Transfers available to the A and C trains, B44 and B44 SBS. This stop is Fulton Street and Nostrand Avenue. Next stop, Fulton Street and Bedford Avenue. Transfers available to B26 and B44 SBS. This stop is Fulton Street and Bedford Avenue. Next stop, Fulton Street and Franklin Avenue. Transfers available to the C and S trains, B48 and B49. This stop is Fulton Street and Franklin Avenue. Next stop, Fulton Street and Classen Avenue. Transfer available to B48. This stop is Fulton Street and Classen Avenue. Next stop, Fulton Street and Grand Avenue. Transfer available to B26. This stop is Fulton Street and Grand Avenue. Next stop, Fulton Street and Washington Avenue. Transfer available to the C train. This stop is Fulton Street and Washington Avenue. Next stop, Fulton Street and Vanderbilt Avenue. Transfers available to B26 and B69. This stop is Fulton Street and Vanderbilt Avenue. Next stop, Fulton Street and Adelphi Street. This stop is Fulton Street and Adelphi Street. Next stop, Fulton Street and South Elliott Place. Transfers available to Long Island Railroad and B52. This stop is Fulton Street and South Elliott Place. Next stop, Fulton Street and Fort Greene Place. Transfer available to B38. This stop is Fulton Street and Fort Greene Place. Next stop, Fulton Street and Hudson Avenue. Transfers available to the 2 and 3 trains, B26, B41 Limited, B45, B52, B67 and B103 Limited. This stop is Fulton Street and Hudson Avenue. Next stop, Fulton Street and Bond Street. Transfers available to the R and Q trains. This stop is Fulton Street and Bond Street. Next stop, Fulton Street and Duffield Street. Transfers available to the 2 and 3 trains, B41 Limited, B45 and B103 Limited. This stop is Fulton Street and Duffield Street. Next stop, Fulton Street and J Street. Transfers available to the A, C, F and R trains, B45, B57, B61, B62, B65, B67 and B103 Limited. This stop is Fulton Street and J Street. Next stop, Court Street and Montague Street. Transfers available to the 2, 3 and R trains and B103 Limited. This stop is Court Street and Montague Street. Next stop, Cadman Plaza West and Tillery Street. Transfers available to B26 and B103 Limited. This stop is Cadman Plaza West and Tillery Street. Next stop, Cadman Plaza West and Cranberry Street. Transfers available to the A and C trains. This stop is Cadman Plaza West and Cranberry Street. Next stop, Old Fulton Street and Prospect Street. This stop is Old Fulton Street and Prospect Street. Next stop, Front Street and York Street. This stop is Front Street and York Street. This is B25 to downtown Brooklyn Front Street. A fare is required to ride.